All right, folks, lights are out. We're about to go racing. Brett Cooper Memorial, front row of the grid. Marshall and Jackson, we are away and racing. Look at Shearing, have a big sniff down the inside there, but it is Mike Jackson who gets a jump at the moment over Vaughan Marshall. Couple of car lengths between the two of them. Down they come between 3 and 4. Oh, Shearing with a big dive, ducks underneath Marshall. But it is Jackson who still leads this one here. Fourth place at the moment, Scott Williamson doing a good job. Jim, we go back to Jace McMullen, Kyle Hyde, car 8, Daryl Scott. Good to see Scotty back out there again. Darsh Hewitt parked up in the infield. So at the moment, Mike Jackson, the Hydrolink car number 54, leads this one here from Luke Shearing. Shearing all over that pole line. Almost makes a move on him, can't quite get past. Oh, he has now, he's ducked underneath him on turns 3 and 4. So Luke Shearing now takes the lead in this one here. The final of the Brett Cooper Memorial Trophy for modified sprints, and it's Shearing, car 68. Then Mike Jackson, Vaughan Marshall in third place at the moment. Then we go back to Scotty Williamson, Jace McMullen and Kyle Hyde. Daryl Scott on the back end of Kyle Hyde at the moment. Then we got we got car 24, which is Brent Haston at the rear of the grid with Damien Vincent. Shearing really starting to stretch his legs now in the final here of the Brett Cooper Memorial. He's been there or thereabouts all meeting, but I tell you what, he's really got off to a flyer here tonight. And he leads this one here as the light starts to fade at the Rock FM Riverside Speedway. Your race order at the moment. We've got Luke Shearing leading this one here over Mike Jackson, car number 54, the Hydrolink machine. Then we've got Vaughan Marshall, car number 3. Car 67 in third, sorry. Car 22, Scott Williamson in fourth place, and we go to Jace McMullen in fifth. Vaughan Marshall high and wide makes a bit of a mistake between turns 3 and 4. But Luke Shearing it is at the moment. He's really found something in this car for this big final. These other guys behind him have won races today. As we say, Shearing's been sitting around mid-pack, but he's really found something in car 68 for this final. He's got half a straight length lead at the moment over Michael Jackson in car number 54. Vaughan Marshall, car 67, comfortably in third place, being chased by Scott Williamson in fourth. They'll be happy with that position at the moment. As you've seen in the Production Saloon final, anything can happen and possibly will. Shearing fighting off an angry pack of cars behind him. Half a corner, half a straight length. That's the lead that he holds at the moment, Luke Shearing. Jace McMullen starting to chase down Scott Williamson. Oh, issues there for Mike Jackson. So Jackson's out of this one here. As we said, folks, anything can happen. And Mike Jackson, unless he can get to the infield, will cause a yellow light. He's going to park up on the main straight. This will cause a yellow. This will compact the field. This will turn this race on its head. This will give Vaughan Marshall the sniff that he wants. Mike Jackson couldn't make it to the infield, so Luke Shearing is now going to have to fight off Vaughan Marshall. This gives Marshall a decent crack at things. It's going to come down to the wire. Who will win the Brett Cooper Memorial for modified sprints? Soon as that light goes out, Shearing will have the foot hard up that car 68. He'll be pushing as hard as he can. He'll want to try and keep a gap between himself and Marshall. Marshall's got plenty of racecraft. Look at Marshall at the moment, just having a look in behind him, thinking what direction's he going to go? What way should I go? It's on for young and old. Luke Shearing leads this one here. Look at Marshall pulling right up in behind him. He won't let him out of his sights. The lights are off. We're going racing, the final of the Brett Cooper Memorial. We're underway. Here we go. Marshall moves to the outside. Scott Williamson has a bit of a sniff as well. Here comes Vaughan Marshall trying to chase down Luke Shearing. Shearing had a handy lead before the orange light come out before. That's gone now. There is nothing between these two cars. Marshall goes right in behind him, almost touches that rear nudge bar. Scotty Williamson still holding on to third place with Jace McMullen pushing hard as well in fourth, getting tongue-tied up here in the commentary box. Shearing doing a fantastic job. Vaughan Marshall giving it everything he can, but Shearing starting to clear away from him. White flag is out, one more to go. Has Marshall got anything left in the tank? It doesn't look like it. It looks like Shearing is going to take the final of the Brett Cooper Memorial out. Car 68 wins the Brett Cooper Memorial from Vaughan Marshall in 67. Scott Williamson, what a drive from Williamson to come home in third place. What a final. But congratulations goes to Luke Shearing. Car 68 takes out the win here in the Brett Cooper Memorial for Modified Sprints.